it seems like staying focused in school is getting increasingly hard. Students have social media platform, video games, and streaming services that take away their attention. In addition, many students have work, family, and other obligations that take away their time and also sometimes stress them out. In this video, we're going to discuss 9 things that you can do to stay focused in school. Hi, everyone. My name is Yoav. I teach people life, learning, and leadership skills to help transform their world as part of the 3Ls Academy. The first thing you should do to stay focused is to have SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely goals. You should create goals that are relevant to you, that are something that you can achieve within a reasonable amount of time, and then make sure you specify what the goal is, have a way to measure whether you achieve that goal, and have a specific deadline to meet that goal. Once you create your SMART goal, you should post them somewhere where you can see them on a daily basis, such as your bathroom mirror or maybe your refrigerator. It also helps to have an accountability partner, somebody who makes sure that you achieve your goal and encourage you and pushes you if you're not on your path to accomplishing your goal. And you may also want to have some words of inspiration or something that will inspire you to achieve your goal. So if your goal, for example, is to graduate from college, taking a picture of you with your graduation gown might be a way to motivate yourself to keep working towards graduation. The second thing you should do is have a to-do list. So in your to-do list, you should have things that you should do now, meaning this week, and later. To-do lists can be overwhelming if they get long, but the important thing is you focus on 2 things. One, what should you be doing right now? And also in the back of your mind, know what the next task is going to be. That way you don't waste time trying to figure out what to do after you complete the task. The third thing you should do is get a good night's sleep. It's not just a matter of how much sleep you get, it's also the quality of sleep that matters. So in order to get a good night's sleep, make sure to avoid anything with caffeine or any energy drinks in the evening. Close your electronic at least an hour or maybe half an hour before you go to sleep. And if you can't do it, try to use something like Headspace or Calm on your cell phone to help you relax before you fall asleep. So instead of using electronic, you could potentially read a book, read a newspaper, or even listen to a podcast. To get that deep sleep, keep your room cool and dark. If you have any electronics in the room, either turn them off or cover them up so you get a dark room, and that's going to help you get that deep sleep you need to be energized the next day. If you still have problems sleeping, try a warm bath, warm milk, or just slow breathing before you get to bed to really slow your body down. Just like it's important to get a good night's sleep, it's also important to get your body energized every morning. So develop a morning routine to energize your body. The most important thing you can do is hydrate yourself. You lose liquids throughout the night. It's important when you wake up to get a glass of water and drink it immediately. And then later on during breakfast, get another glass of water. You should also exercise in the morning. This could be a full exercise like going out to the gym, but a 10 minutes of intense exercise is enough to get your muscle moving and your blood pumping. Additionally, you should have a light, healthy breakfast. So skipping breakfast is not a good idea because your body needs calorie to generate energy, but a heavy breakfast includes a lot of meat and other heavy stuff can really slow it down during the day. It's also recommended you have some way to focus your mind early in the morning. You can do it through meditation. You can do it through an affirmation, which is a saying like, I'm going to be positive and productive today. Or you can do it through a breathing exercise. But the important thing is when you leave your house and you're ready to work, that your mind is focused. The next tip is to try to control your social media. Now, some people have multiple accounts and they use social media for hours, and there are benefits for using social media, like you stay in contact with your friends and staying informed. But if you start overusing it, there are a few tricks that you can use. One is to have a specific time schedule for social media. This may seem counterintuitive, but by scheduling a time for social media, you know that during the day, you don't have to log into your Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram account because there's going to be a time later in the day where you're going to do those things. If you still have trouble reining your social media, you can use an app like Off Time or Break Free in order to monitor your social media use and also to block it on your cell phone or iPad. The next tip is to create a productive study space. So that means you need a space that's clear, that has minimal, no distractions. So you close the door, you turn off the TV, and one where you can focus, which means you can close the door and minimize the noise and focus on studying. Many people also use what's called the Pomodoro effect. The Pomodoro effect requires that you actually set a time, and this could be on a kitchen clock or time on your computer for anywhere between 20 to 50 minutes. We do nothing then besides work, so you just focus during that period of time. And at the end of each Pomodoro period, you take a 5 to 10 minute break when you relax, stretch, get a coffee, listen to music, or do something else relaxing. Then you go back and do another Pomodoro, which means another 20 to 50 minute segment of work. In order to minimize your stress and help yourself focus, you should focus on the input instead of the output. What it means is if you have a big paper that you have to do, if you have to study for a test, instead of stressing out about the paper or stressing out about the exam that's coming up tomorrow, focus on one small thing, studying one chapter, writing one page, or something else that's manageable that you can do within a 20 to 50 minute period or within one Pomodoro. And finally, award yourself whenever you're productive. So if you have a productive session, you get your goal down, you write your 5-page essay, you spend 50 minutes or in 2 hours studying for the exam, whatever goals you set for that day, when you meet that goal, you can award yourself with your favorite Netflix show, a video game, spending time with a friend, or whatever it is that makes you happy, but only award yourself after you achieve your goal. So those were 9 hopefully helpful tips to help you focus while in school. I hope that those tips help you stay focused and succeed academically.